Hello, Professor. This is Alberto Martinez. This is Lab 2 for 447. As we see here for the code, I have my function declarations at the very beginning and my constants. Let's move on to the function. First we have the convert function. My potentiometer slides 6 centimeters, so we multiply that by the sample, the ADC sample that we'll be getting with the range that we want, and then the precision down here is for 12 bits, which 2 to the 12 minus 1 will give us that number. So this will essentially convert the ADC into a usable number. Then we have the convert distance, who will take that number and it will turn it into a ASCII string that will be stored bit by bit. So I have the example of 2210, transforming it into 2.210 centimeters, and the calculations and the results of each one are right here. And then this is the ADC. So this is where we are taking the data from the ADC. So we started, then we're essentially going to be waiting for that data until we eventually get the data and read it, and then we clear the flag. So that will give us a 12-bit ADC result that we can use in our convert function. This is my SysTick init and handler, essentially just setting up timers. So it's going to be 40 Hertz, but the SysTick handler is where I am taking the ADC data and converting into the usable distance using the convert function, and I'm also starting a flag to set up an inbox to tell us that we have the data has been received. I'm going to skip over the main just real quick. Down here we have the init for the ADC, essentially just setting up port E2 as an input for the potentiometer slide, and doing all the constants to initialize ADC 0 for that port. In my main, we set up PLL for 80 megahertz for the board, and then we initialize the ADC. We then initialize the LCD, set up SysTick for 40 hertz interrupts, enable interrupts, and then we print, I did like a title, like an intro title for that is displayed into the LCD screen. And then after that title, we go into the while loop, where I will read the inbox, and when we detect that there is a message, we will take that message and display it as an ASCII string into the ST773, and then clear the message flag. And over here I have the actual working thing. So as we can see here, I'm going to reset it just to prove that it's working. Then right there we have it at 0. I'm gonna move it about halfway, should be about 3, yeah. Then further should be closer to 6, because the whole thing takes up about 6 centimeters. So yeah, that seems to be working. Depending on the distance, it will adjust to it. And that is all. Thank you.